the lighthouse at the edge of the world. There are places on the map where the lines end, where the land falls away and the sea begins. And even farther still, there are places that don't appear on maps at all. Tonight, we go there, to the place where ocean meets sky, where dreams drift ashore, and where a lighthouse stands, steady and silent, watching over it all. You are the keeper of this lighthouse now, the only one awake while the world sleeps. And as the stars begin to breathe above you, your journey begins. Not into action, not into noise, but into stillness, imagination, and the quiet pull of mystery. The lighthouse stands alone on a jagged cliff that curves into the sea like a curled finger. Its stones are old but warm, weathered but loyal. The lamp at the top glows a soft gold, spinning slowly, casting its circle across a sea that stretches into forever. It does not flash in warning. It glows in welcome. Inside, the lighthouse smells of salt, old paper, and a little fire kept in a stone hearth. Its spiral staircase curls upward like a shell, leading to the lantern room. And below, a small round room waits with a kettle on the stove, a chair by the window, and a logbook filled with stories of strange sightings, glowing tides, and silent visitors made of starlight. This lighthouse is not to keep sailors away. It is to guide the forgotten home. And tonight, it is yours. The sea below is not like others. It does not roar. It does not crash. It hums, like a lullaby with no words, the melody carried on waves of quiet blue. You look out the tall, round window. The ocean is glowing. Tiny sparks float in the water, like stars that have drifted down for a swim. And on the waves, faint, almost imagined, you see names, not painted, not spoken, but whispered into the air above the water, like breath on glass. Names of people who forgot who they were. Names of stories never finished. Names of dreams that sank too deep. The lighthouse does not try to remember them all. It simply waits and lights the way. It happens just after midnight. You hear it before you see it. The quiet splash of oars in a sea that does not need oars. A boat is approaching. Not fast, not loud. It glides, guided by nothing you can see. A pale wood hull. No markings, no sail, no name. And in it, a single figure, cloaked, unmoving, head lowered, as if asleep or deep in memory. The boat pulls itself toward the dock like it remembers the way. It makes no sound as it stops, only a sigh, as though the sea has exhaled. You walk to the edge of the stone path that leads to the dock. The figure looks up. They have no face, not in a frightening way, but as though they are waiting to remember who they are. They hold out a book, a leather-bound journal, worn at the edges. You take it gently. They nod once, and then the boat is empty. Gone, though you never saw them leave. The tide retreats. You are alone again. Except now, you have the book. You sit by the fire and open the book. It is filled with stories, not written in ink, but in light. Words glow faintly on each page, pulsing softly, like heartbeat or breath. You read the first entry.
Once there was a fox made of candlelight. He guided lost travelers through the storm, never seen in full, only glimpsed in flicker and flame.
You turn the page.
Once there was a child who dreamed of a whale made of stars. She whispered secrets to it every night, and it carried her dreams far across the sky.
Another page.
Once there was a lighthouse keeper who forgot they were real until the sea brought them a name.
Each page, a memory. Each story, a soul finding its way back. You close the book. And now, you know, your job is not to light the sea. It is to remember it. You climb the spiral staircase to the lantern room. The wind has risen, soft and wild. The sky is a bowl of stars, turning slowly above the sea. The lighthouse lamp glows steady, circling the night, but your eyes are drawn upward. The stars are not still. They flicker, blink, shift. They form words, not in any human alphabet, but in something older. You don't know how you read it, only that you can. You are not forgotten, the stars say. You are a keeper of return. You press your hand to the glass. The stars pulse in rhythm with your heart. For a moment, you feel it, the edge of everything. And it is not sharp. It is soft. It is kind. Just before dawn, you hear a knock. Not on the door, but on the air itself. The wind swirls through the lighthouse. It carries with it the scent of pine, old parchment, and sea foam. And with it, a figure made of mist. They do not speak, but you understand. They are a messenger, and they bring a single word written on a silver ribbon. You read it. It says, "Stay." You look at the figure. They nod, once, and vanish into the rising sun. The sky turns pink. The stars begin to vanish, melting into the sea. You sit by the window again, holding the glowing book. The names have faded from the water, but now they live here, in pages, in light, in memory. The lighthouse stands, the lamp spins, and you, the keeper, remember who you are. Not a warden, not a guard, but a storyteller, a witness, a guide for those who drift. You sip warm tea. The day begins, but the quiet remains. Now, let the waves carry you. Let the wind curl around you like a blanket. Let the stories you've heard drift into your dreams. You are at the edge of the world, but not alone. The lighthouse stands, the sea hums, and you are home. Sleep well.